We live.
You want me to go right ahead? Hey man, what's going on, man? This is Mr. O with the info. It's your boy Keep It 100. You already know how it is, man. It's the talk of the town. This is hot topic of the week, man. Like, shout out to you, man. You kind of I probably would have missed this whole thing if you ain't hit me up yesterday about it, because I was chilling, minding my business until the YouTube streets went crazy. Mr. O said, "Hey man, he shot me this link. He said these dudes is live right now." I said, "Okay, let me go check this out." And it was getting turned up, man. So, you know, um, like I said, you already did a stream on the actual situation, and then we coming off the heels of a conservative stream about it. So we're gonna assume by now that you've seen the incident. For those watching, we're gonna assume that you at least seen the conversation between Anton and Corey. Um, so I guess we're gonna start from here, where it's like group chat here. They
Mhm.
speaking on it. They speaking on the
Group therapy
situation.
sessions. That's why I call the group therapy session panels.
Okay, right. so we gonna start from there and then work our way into Anton's morning stream. I think it was the day after? Did he do it immediately the day after?
Yep, you know what I'm saying? It was it was the night before, so yeah, he did yesterday morning, you know what I'm saying, because it is after midnight. So yep, he did it
Right.
yesterday morning. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
First thing in the morning. I guess he had to go ahead and say, like, look, y'all seen what happened. You see, I ain't back down. He gotta do damage control early in the morning.
Right. So yeah. So all right, let's yeah, we
Uh,
live, man. We live. Let's jump on into it.
let's get it.
Oh, there he is.
Come on, there he is.
Right on time.
My dog.
We knew you was coming.
What up, though?
Knew you was
What's happening?
I'm still setting up. I'm just getting into the hotel.
Okay.
What do y'all want to know?
Share my screen. Let's get it started.
All right. Give me a second.
I don't know what it looked like from everybody else's perspective.
I can show it. It wasn't no air.
We didn't. We waited. We didn't even look or nothing. People were
No,
telling us to
you
comment.
ain't look.
Oh, they been
I saw the whole thing from beginning to end. I don't need no replay.
Their focus, because I know at the end of the day, he want us to focus over here. Okay.
I put it up. Nah,
All
I'm
right.
telling you, man. All right, here we go. Down.
I would suggest everybody once that stream in.
I'm just saying. I ain't heard you talk about white men.
Well, you
since
ain't
you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you.
You don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You're too busy.
My capacity that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you said something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still.
She's nice for her age. I mean, yes, I still remember, even though it was a little bit before my time. I mean, it came out 89, 88, 89, Power, that little album cover. I mean, I appreciate it when I became a teenager, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yeah. She looked good for her age.
So you talking about Shorty on the panel?
I don't know. I thought you was talking about Darlene.
Oh, Darlene. Who? Okay. I mean,
Darlene.
I guess she does. You know what I'm saying? She's not. I mean, yeah. Yo, it blew my mind. Like when I realized who that actually was for the first time. Like when she's the girl from the Ice-T album cover and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa, yeah.
Hey, bro, imagine how I feel now when I used to basically look at Vivica A. Fox, especially was on the cover. Two could play that game in that dress, and just looking at her, looking at Janet Jackson, looking at even what's the name? She getting washed up now, Super Ed. I'm like, damn, y'all were just on about 20, 25 years ago. Y'all was the smoke shows. Now look at y'all, man. What the fuck? Oh, even Stacey Dash, man. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. But so I guess this is he's still wearing the same outfit. This is him just getting back from the issue. Was that Nicole said? Was it Nico? I don't know how you pronounce the name. Nico Vels. Nico Vels says Corey got a whole lot L, and I'm not a fan of either of them. Now I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like I rock with Corey. I don't agree with everything he says and does, but I rock with Corey. But I'm gonna have to agree with that statement. Like
Yeah.
yeah, Corey gonna have to wear this. I'm not. I'm not. This is terrible, man.
That's
What
animal.
up? Oh, no doubt. Yeah, this is a terrible thing. Terrible, man. Is now that I've because when you hit me, it was towards the end of this, or at least the end of their issue, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you know where I came in at. But now that I've seen most of this, I'm not mad at Corey the way he responded to what was being said. I think that anybody saying that SMD don't hold no weight disrespectfully, or that he overreacted is full of shit. I think that most dudes would be ready to slap flames out of nigga face for saying that to him. And that includes everybody that was on the stream that we just jumped off. Like everybody's like, oh my God, because hard R is this and this. Knock it off. If somebody told you to suck they dick to your face, right? Knock it off.
Now look, this nigga Anton. See, I'm in the Midwest, so this the way we do things in the Midwest. I gotta say, we a different kind of breed. I mean, niggas gonna be niggas. Don't get it twisted. Niggas gonna be niggas. You know what I'm saying? From the East Coast to the West Coast, but we handle things different. Like now, prove me if I'm wrong. You my East Coast brethren right here. You from East New York, Brooklyn.
Nah, I'm from Flatbush. My
bad.
Conservative East New York.
My bad, Flatbush. My bad.
Yeah.
So being my Flatbush brethren, you could attest that in the East Coast, specifically the tri-state area between Philly, Jersey, and NYC, when niggas say that type of thing, niggas want to grab guns and shoot.
Right. Absolutely.
Out in the West Coast, in the Pacific, in LA, San Diego, even in the Oaktown, when niggas talk like that, they want to squabble. They want to throw hands. Niggas in the Midwest and probably some parts of the South, what we like to do is we like to roast. See, it's levels to this. See, niggas in the East Coast will clap you. Niggas in the West Coast will slap you. But niggas in the so-called Midwest and going into the South, they will roast, toast, and most your ass.
So you saying that you can't get shot in the Midwest saying that shit?
Now it's different degrees. See, it's levels to it. See, we know how to go ahead and take some of us here in the Midwest. Now, if you just a sensitive ass nigga, you know what I'm saying, you just can't take a joke. Then niggas in Chicago, Detroit, especially St. Louis and Milwaukee, will up the blicky, the switchy, and make you motherfucking look stinky. I get that. But if you're a true OG like myself, we been in these type of waters before. We don't let little words get to us. I mean, Corey probably took it a little bit more harsh because he told him that to go suck a dick. See, Corey said you was an ass kisser.
It ain't the same thing, bro. And we know that it's like nigga versus cracker. We know that cracker don't hold as much weight as nigga. And it ain't just cause we black, but the term cracker, right? It doesn't hold the same disrespectful connotations and derogatory meaning as the N-word coming out of a white man's mouth. It's almost like if you call a white man a cracker and he call you nigga in return, you still gonna bust that ass. right? That's just what it is. And he might say, but you call me a cracker. And yeah, nah. So like kissing ass is not the same as sucking dick. It's just not.
Nope.
And if Anton wanted to, he could have responded with that. He could have kept it on even plane. Like, you know what? Yeah, I'm kissing the white man ass, but you kissing the black community ass. He would if he said that, it would have been okay. He went to sucking dick, right? He took it to sucking dick. And I think that he knew what he was doing when he did that. He was trying to one up Corey.
Yep.
Right. So even if he felt disrespected by that, he know damn well. He's talking about, I'm from Detroit. You know damn well what you did. You know damn well what you know.
The reason why I think Corey even took it more offensive because for the simple fact, you tell another grown man to suck your Johnson, but you didn't do nothing with Fleece Johnson. Literally, a dude that was basically about to go ahead. He was eye and tongue fucking you on your own fucking string. But you ain't.
Well, let's correct ourselves. I don't want to jump into saying Anton told Corey to suck his dick because he didn't do that.
Right.
He said you sucking the dick of, which is still disrespectful, but I don't want to misquote it. But I'm sorry.
You're right. I ain't trying to get sued. You know, these dudes like to go ahead and misquote you and go and talk about, you said I said to suck somebody. Like, you know what? I ain't gonna play them games. You ain't about to Tasha K me. I ain't about to be working over here for free. So you're right. I retract. Indeed, Anton Danzis did not say Corey sucked dick. He said that Corey metaphorically sucks the dick of the black community. I mean, which is basically a hyena culture. So metaphorically, they do actually have said penis. But go ahead.
So my take on this, man, is same thing as I said on Hood Show. Now, like I said, you know, all them Republican motherfuckers, all the conservatives, man, again, talking that, yo, why niggas knock it off, bro. Knock it off. At the end of the day, like, motherfuckers act like it ain't words that'll get you beat up or cause people to do you dirty, do harm to you. That's only a black thing. Oh, but you worried about white people? No, well, human beings fight, bro. That's just what they do. And, you know, in our culture, we know that that's a trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Anton knows it's a trigger. He knows that's a trigger, right? But he decided to talk crazy because he had his boys with him, right? So here we are now. Nico says Corey has a hole at L because he allowed a weirdo to test him and disrespect him. Now,
that's Hannibal. That's Hannibal.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's just call him Hannibal. You know, so Hannibal, I agree with you. Yeah, now Anton's gonna walk through the space like he got shot 5 times and lived on some real Tupac shit. You know, like he's gonna right. He's gonna milk this shit for all it's worth. He's gonna milk the shit out of this, man. He gonna get so much mileage with this. You know, I just hope that, you know, he don't try that shit with the wrong motherfucker and get hooked on. And you know, I in my opinion, whether he repeated the comment or not, he did say enough to you know, get hooked on.
Oh yeah. Oh, most definitely. Hey, bro. He did a lot of because the thing is he was trying to go back and forth with a professional comedian, first of all. Like, I really think that Corey had really tamed himself because the thing is, I know Corey, so this is why I was like, yeah, I got hold Corey just a little accountable, just a little bit. I mean, you know Anton can't really mess with you, Corey, and even you going down and stoop that low, because the whole pro-black thing that he was trying to go ahead and mess with him with, because he know that Anton's a conservative. He knows that he want to go ahead and so-called use how can I say, conservative tactics to bring the community back together again. Corey and some Gen X brothers like him, especially from the city of Chicago, we have this bad ideology that our street criminals, our street leaders is up there with the same pecking order as the civil rights leaders. So when we think about gangster-ish, we think we are actually doing a noble pro-black cause. It's kind of messed up ideology. I know it's kind of twisted. I mean, you kind of understand with the black spades and who else is in the street gangs back in New York back in them days. You had the black spades. Who else?
You talking about in New York, the Tomahawks, it's the Tomahawks and what, the Lords?
Yep, the Lords, the young Lords.
Yeah.
Yep. So some of our old heads still look at these individuals like they are the voice of so-called reason, even now. A lot of people put Larry Hoover up there with Martin Luther King for some reason. It's kind of messed up, but it's just how we roll up here, bro. But
can you hear me?
Being more I mean, because everybody know who Corey Holcomb is. I mean, even if you don't really rock with his comedy show, you pretty much know the name a little bit, just a little bit. Even if he had gone to with other mainstay comedians like Earthquake and them. But Anton, the only reason a lot of people know Anton because everybody don't like Anton.
Yeah, I mean, you know, dude works this YouTube shit to a T.
Yes, he does.
In order, I would say,
go ahead, rock out. I'll be right back.
No doubt. In order for you to maximize YouTube as a content creator, you gotta kind of be a scumbag with it. Oh man. Yeah, it's hitting me, man. Yo, yeah, so got a little silent moment. Yeah, I got you. Nah. That's my other issue, man. Yo, so what I was saying was you know, Anton is gonna milk this for all it's worth, man. At the end of the day, he's really gonna pose like some sort of tough guy. You know what you do? Play a little bit of this video. Hit the play button.
Talking around, what did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it.
Stop it right
that's why
there.
I lose respect for.
And this is the problem that I have sometimes with these conservatives. Even like when you heard me talking to Trey on the on the conservative joint, it's like, yo, if you say something to me that makes sense, I can concede to it. I don't care what ideology, what your political leanings are, or whatever party you rock with. But like a lot of these dudes, and you know, again, this doesn't make them terrible people necessarily, but it just makes them dishonest. Where it's like, yo, if you're being asked a question, answer the question. I ain't getting into that, bro. You here to answer questions. You came on the man's show. If you're gonna be taken seriously, or at least be heard as a balanced person, right? I don't have, me personally, I don't have a problem with criticizing whoever if the question is about what criticisms do you have. They kept making it about worldview and all this other stupid shit. If they're asking you what has the white man done to you know affect the quality of life for either black people or Americans? Like, that's an easy question to answer. But Anton doesn't want to answer that question because he doesn't want to be clipped and sound bitten criticizing white America. That is a conscious choice, right? It doesn't mean you got to be all this, I'm a victim and all this other stupid shit that these people say. It's just like when we have the discussion about black women, and black women can say everything that men have done, and then we ask the women, well, what is black women's contribution to the downfall of the black community? And that's when everybody gets convenient amnesia or dementia or Alzheimer's and all this other wild shit. Is when you ask that, right? When you ask that question, or if you ask, what do these hoes bring to the table, or like anything where motherfuckers want to deflect from the answer because they don't want to address that part. When you go to these platforms, right? These people waste no time giving criticism on black men or even black people as a whole. They waste no time, right? They can't tell you fast enough, right? What the problems is with black men or black people in general. They can't wait to tell you. But as soon as you ask them, well, what about Brad? Now they'll tell you all the things that Brad is going through, suffering under the tyranny of Negroes, right? Under the tyranny of Negroes, they go, oh, the white man his civil rights is being taken away by DEI and all this other shit. They'll tell you that immediately. They only want to say what makes black men or black people look bad and what makes white people look like a victim, which is, interesting, right? But what they won't say is what this man has done, what these men have done, what this community has done to affect the quality of life for Americans or black or black people at large. You'll never hear it. Now, you have one of the guys in the chat saying, oh, he always does this. He talk. Okay, so if Anton has no issue pointing out the white man's role in America, because they'll tell you the white man built America.
Yep.
They'll tell you that. They can't wait to tell you. And y'all niggas ain't built Oregon, and y'all niggas ain't built Detroit, and y'all niggas ain't built shit. All niggas did, according to these niggas, is pick some cotton. And I don't want to lean on the whole, because motherfuckers are quick to go to tether this, tether that. But this is the thing. When you coming from somewhere else, you don't really know the history of black Americans here. All you know is slavery. You don't know all the black inventors and all this other shit that black people contributed to the country. So while you making the extreme argument of, niggas not building Oregon, my position is, okay, well, we helped build Oregon. We helped do certain things, right? We contributed greatly. Like when they talk about, oh, isn't it great that we can wear hats with bears on them? Like, bro, like the cotton industry is one of the things that made America the nation that it is now. Like right. A lot of this free labor made way for, America's status. It wasn't just the will of the white man that got us here, right? So when they talk about, I got guys that say, slavery is older than America, and that's a fact.
Yep.
Slavery is older than the country.
Yep.
Right. So, they ain't established this motherfucker, and then a nigga showed up. No, motherfucker. Like, we were here before the country. So again, when you're not from here, you probably would not know these details. You would have to go out of your way to learn them, especially when we grew up here and we trip and fall over this information, right? So I say that to say, like, it just kills me the intellectual dishonesty that happens, especially when you guys talking about, well, there's nobody on the right that would do any harm to you,
bro. Well, I heard that. I had to go ahead and pause that, but like, bro, I mean, I get that so-called opposition for the blue, for the so-called liberal. I get that, but let's not forget that these motherfucking Republicans, I mean, yeah, they freed the slaves, yeah, they have niggas get their rights, but they ain't so squeaky clean either, bro. I'll be have to tell motherfuckers that. I still don't believe in duopoly, like Dr. Thunder says. I don't believe in no duopoly, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, yeah, they might not be on the same so-called frequency, but these motherfuckers, they only fuck shit. It's just probably not together, but it's together, if you catch my drift.
Right. Again, like one thing Corey said that he was on point about is never any criticism for the white man. That goes for Anton, that goes for like a lot of the guys that were on the panel we just got off. There's never any criticism. It's not about making it all the white man's fault, but it's about acknowledging the white man's role in some of the issues that we've been having. And again, they make it as though if you just become a Republican, is we're holding hands over here and singing church hymns and together. And you got videos where these white dudes are saying, we don't even want you in our church. Okay. Whether it's about ideology or just we don't like you, it doesn't have it. If it ain't about ideology, it doesn't count. Okay, so you can drag a motherfucker with a pickup,
bro.
He's not a Democrat, so because that wasn't politically motivated, it doesn't count. I mean, these motherfuckers are killing each other at this point. Right?
These motherfuckers that actually started their own white towns again. Like, it's so crazy. They say, man, no L Gibbons and no blacks. I mean, and they said, oh yeah, we conservative. Yeah, we have conservative values and everything. That's why we out here in the woods. So we can go ahead and practice what we need to do amongst our people. I mean, I think the black conservatives won't have no problem. And when I heard that, I say, you know what? This whole conservative wave is not going to end well for us, but I'll allow it. Go ahead, Marcus.
Now, I think a lot of guys, and I hate to go here, man, but I'm gonna go here. I think a lot of guys who are not Black American, they hide behind this Black conservative shit as a way to be a thorn in the side of Black Americans. Does that apply to everybody? Of course not. But I think a lot of these people use they use Black conservatism under the premise of all this bootstrap, all that shit, to basically, like, it's kind of like a free for all to talk shit on niggas. That's a free for all. You can't just come out and say what you want. So you use the political shit as a springboard to say what you feel. Again, this ain't about everybody, but it's about the people that it's about. Now, Corey's definitely going to take an L on this. I feel like he dragged the topic. He could have let it go after they was about to go head up, and then it de-escalated, but Corey kept pushing the issue. And this is something that I'm kind of disappointed to actually see him do. Usually, like, he lost his cool about this shit. Now, mind you, it might be something that is part of his internal code. Like, we gotta say, okay, to a degree, Because we don't know this man's life, his history. We don't know any of this, right? So, you know, we don't know the reason that he took it to the extent that he did. Like,
oh, I can tell you, he from the same. Well, I go say the same part of. He from the same part of the city that I come from. But y'all gotta understand. See, Corey a project nigga. He when he say 5150, he ain't just talking about just four random numbers. He talking about his literal project building at Robert Taylor Homes. In that particular building, 5150, that was like a motherfucking I hate gladiator school. I hate hood. Yeah, gladiator school. It was literally gladiator school in that particular part of the projects. So when Corey hear a nigga talking about, you know what I'm saying, you a dick sucker, he taking it like nigga, you want, like, you really want to go ahead and step behind the building? You really want to go ahead and step behind the building? We get out the hallway, we get out front of the courtyard from all these motherfuckers. We can step in the back hallway.
right. On one hand, I could understand why he ain't pushed that issue. Right. Because I mean, look what Sharp is going through. Right.
Yeah.
One of my boys, Adrian Hicks, we was talking about this earlier today. He said, listen, once Anton invited him to fight, it kind of moved the needle legally. Like, if somebody invites you to fight, they can't claim victim later, and especially because it's recorded that he invited him outside, right? So all I did was go outside. For all the posturing that Corey did, and he went the yardage with it, right? He went long distance with the posturing. You know, he didn't follow through on like, he didn't follow through with it. Like, you supposed to go all the way. If you're gonna be kicking all that super hood shit, super, you know, street shit and all of that,
yeah,
you can't then play, yo, I'm here in the studio on my on my stream, and I don't want to go there with it, that. I feel like Corey to some degree might have jumped in on boy face and think he probably thought he wasn't going to be with the shits. That's one of my theories, right? It's one of my theories. The second is, you know, again, like, he might have jumped in his face and then realized, you know what, this might, if it goes super left, it's going to be a bad idea. If I go outside and we fight, that's going to be a bad, yeah, like, all of those things, man. It's like, yo, like, it could go all bad, and, you know, I don't think
bad.
Corey.
It was bad for optics. It was bad for optics on both, because the main thing they go ahead and said they want to do in front of the cameras. I hate to tell y'all, Anton, Corey, y'all not only got y'all cameras, but specifically talking to Corey, you ain't got just the cameras running your studio, homie. And this from your little bro, you know what I'm saying? Big little bro's a big bro. Look, check this out. If you had knocked and cleared the goofy nigga Anton in front of your camera, it'll probably be a different story. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably even bought it, like, y'all probably even put into made that together so y'all both could have some type of content. Because, you know, Corey's lane is he want to be the truth speaker, the voice of the people. So some people, even amongst our own, don't like this nigga Anton. And just to put this nigga Anton in his place, it'll probably brought him a little bit more on traffic towards 5150. And granted, if Anton would have swung first, you know, I kind of doubt it. But let's say that he had some hair on his damn chest, not just on his chin. Let's say he actually had some hair on his damn chest and actually bust off of Corey as soon as Corey had moved Darlene from the center and sat down with him. Not only that, gave him just a little bit more clout. I ain't going to lie. It'll probably gave him a little bit more clout, and niggas probably took him a little bit more seriously in this damn space. But if both of y'all niggas would have had done that shit off of a supposedly camera, I hate to tell y'all this, Corey, Anton, that's people in the audience that got cameras. let's say I wanted to go and take it outside. Negro, you in LA. That's cameras every fucking where. We was gonna get this footage. We was gonna get all this no matter what. So it was the way that y'all did things. Y'all try to smooth it out, only for y'all to turn up again. Yeah, that's some Midwest shit because niggas will go ahead, act like they cool, act like everything is supposed to be copacetic. Then one nigga go ahead and say one thing that go ahead and make everybody fired up like it never even ended half an hour ago. So yeah, this was just bad for optics. But go ahead, Marcus.
Well, before we continue, skip to the part. Shout out to Dre. I see you, bro. And 313 Dash. Skip to the part in the video where Antoine speaks to the panel. I want to see what he said to the panel.
When you start dancing and kissing Caucasian male. Say I suck a dick again.
Perception of it, all right? And to you, Anton, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the perception of it, all right?
You can say whatever you want to say.
Okay, so the perception of it from a man point of view, this is two men having passionate conversations. This is one man thinking that he's harder than the other, and the other man proving that he's not, and then they right here.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
That nigga was like this.
Yeah.
He was holding the microphone like this, nigga.
You see what Anton doing?
God on everything. That nigga was shaking like a stripper, bro. That nigga was shaking like a stripper.
Just to be.
Hey, did you see that? Did you see that? What he's talking about, what he's describing. Did you see it?
Yeah.
You thought you felt like he was scared? You felt like you saw him shivering? I don't know if O was there, but yeah, man. Listen, I wasn't in the room.
Yeah, I was muted up. I was gonna say the only thing I was gonna say is, and I'm gonna pass it right back to you. The thing is, Corey is up to a certain age. He's 57, about to be 57. I believe it was the adrenaline pumping through his veins, and he also trying to remember where he was at. See, if he was not on camera, I believe that he will smack fire from Anton. But since I think he was trying to restrain himself to a degree, I believe the shaking was just that, that adrenaline rush. Like,
right.
See, other people gonna say he's scared, and I'll be like, y'all don't understand schematics. See, these ain't just two niggas on the damn streets in Chicago, Detroit, saying, that probably had a fender bender, saying, you hit me, I hit you, saying, I got to knock your teeth out, you ain't got no insurance or something like that. No, these are two niggas that's on the internet. They got names on the internet. One just a little bit more famous than the other because, he has a career of basically making people uncomfortable. Saying, talking shit and making people laugh. I'm talking about Corey. So, but these two micro celebrities, if you want to go ahead and say it like that, these micro celebrities going at it like this, nah. And Corey, again, before he was a comedian, he was basically a slick talking Chicago street nigga. So I believe that he was trying to restrain himself before he actually came to blows with Mr. Daniels. And I ain't gonna take nothing from Mr. Daniels. I mean, Detroit. I've been to Detroit a couple of times, 3 times in my life. It's not really sweet up there. Just saying.
Yeah, I've been to the D before, but yeah, like I said, the most depressing thing about this whole thing to me, I mean, is the fact that Anton gets to now milk this to death. So play a little bit more. I want to hear more of what Anton is saying. He about to have his Pac moment right now.
Oh yeah. I agree. I see where you go with the Pac. You know what I'm saying? Pac did kind of turned up after he got shot 5 times. Even when he was on that song with Snoop Dogg talking about how I live with 5 shots. But this nigga about to go and try to run tell that like he 50. See, 50 motherfuckers already what did Jay Kidd say, man? He said, man, you only got a career because someone damn near killing you. So Anton, you only gonna have a bigger career now after someone damn near knocked you out. But yeah, I'm out press play.
He was holding the microphone like this, nigga. That's
Okay.
That's the honest to God on everything. That nigga was shaking like a stripper, bro. That nigga was shaking like a stripper.
Just to be partial, that's usually how I act before I hit somebody.
Yeah, but I see.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen.
I'm not gonna like I get real like fidgety, like what the fuck am I about to do?
Listen, bro. Listen. That tough shit. This is what I was taught as I was growing up. You never imply that that's what you're gonna do and don't do it. You never imply that that's what you're gonna do and you don't do it.
When I pull, I always pop. That's why I'm living today.
I'm keeping it 100.
Yeah, no. That's 100.
You don't ever try to insinuate that that's what you nigga. Don't switch seats or like it because.
No,
go ahead.
No, you right, bro. I'm telling you the perception of it.
Oh yeah, I'm with it.
It in that moment when I seen it, I say that's Corey trying to check Anton's temperature. Because when you got up with him, hey, we can go outside. All right, let's keep the conversation. I ain't gonna win it this way. So let's take the violence off the table. You had to do that because a nigga like Corey from Chicago was gonna test you in that way because that's not how you present online as tough. So when he said, okay, he do got some man about himself, now let's continue the conversation. This is normal in the wild. Anton, you just left the wild. I'm a hood nigga. I know what it is.
No. That's a perception. Wasn't shit wild in there. If y'all want to know the truth, wasn't shit wild in there. Wasn't nothing popping off. That's why I told the crowd. I said, nigga, look, I got security. You got security. Ain't shit happening.
That's a fact.
Now if we, and that's why I was talking about online. And I said, nigga, now if you want to shoot a fair one, we can shoot a fair one.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he did kind of like say that. I mean, he's still on business. He said it twice. I mean,
yeah. Offered him more than once. Even if Corey didn't want to go, he should have went. I don't want to assume that the man was terrified. No.
What Corey should have did, he should try to make some money off this shit. Did you hear what CGA said this morning on his stream? He said, this is how you know that you know who shit's beginning to head. See, Adam Ross will turn this into a pay-per-view event. That's what both of them niggas should, especially Anton. He talk all that money shit, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to promote him and Corey Holcomb catching the fade in like Madison Square Garden or the United Center, man. See, that would be must-see TV right there. See, these niggas today, they don't know how to go ahead and maximize their image, maximize the brand. Only doing the chilling circuit bullshit like hood conservatives say. Want me to press play?
Yeah. Go ahead and throw that on, man. Soon I'm gonna have to call. Yo, man, I'm fading. I'm slowly fading. That's what that is. But yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out to 313 Dash. He said, Anton about to grift this one to death. Absolutely. We already know his MO, man, and Corey don't understand what he's given to Anton with this situation. It's just crazy. Get and play it some more. Then I want you to jump to his morning stream. But go ahead.
All right. I'm out going to press play.
Yeah. We can go and shoot. Bro, I know people don't know this, but that's what I do. I don't talk about it online. I shoot fair ones all the time, nigga. I got 3 brothers, nephews, friends. Nigga, if we have a problem, we shoot a fair one.
Yeah.
That's not me being tough. I'm not tough. I'm not none of that shit. If you insinuate that that's what you gonna do, you gotta go. You gotta go all the way there. You cannot stop. You can't stop. But I seen the bitch in that nigga. I seen the bitch in that nigga, and that's why I'm like, oh, this nigga soft.
Okay.
All of that chair moving shit, that's performative. Because let me tell you what niggas do when they really doing some shit. They go. They don't say, hey, move out the. That's like saying, hold me back. I'm keeping it 100, bro. I'm keeping it 100. Niggas, man, I knew that nigga wasn't gonna do nothing. That nigga was shaking like a stripper. He telling Darlene, hey, move over there. Let me get next to this nigga. Nigga, that's for the internet. That's straight up for the internet. I never moved. I sat right there, right next to that nigga, and I continued to cook that nigga the whole time.
Yeah.
The whole time from the start, from that point on, I cooked that nigga.
All right, I'm gonna pause it right there. I'm gonna go ahead and jump to the other one. Now, this is from his show from this morning, real quick. I ain't about, man, damn, this nigga went 3 hours. Damn, this nigga went 3 hours on this damn shit. Damn. Hey, 313 Dash, I think you are about right, sir. I think he is about to I think Anton is going to grip on this Corey beef and milk it to this motherfucker become the skinny cow, a damn show. You gonna milk this motherfucker to the damn cow become skinny. Let's go.
Stuff that he talk about.
As an African-American male.
Because most of the niggas that's complaining about it ain't never even really seen real racism.
All right, we
These
already
is
know
new
all
niggas.
that. Ain't the shit that y'all want to get into. Y'all don't care about that. Because we didn't really talk about anything of substance. I want to get straight to the shit.
I'm not an ass kisser of no. I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
On the streets, I've been pulled over by the police.
Who ain't on the streets?
Or the ICE agents or whatever.
You in LA. I'm in Detroit.
He not even in the city where he came from. I'm not impressed with niggas. And listen, I'm not telling you that you can't move to where you came from, but what makes y'all think that these niggas got more street cred? Because they dress like this? Because they...
Oh, no. I gotta tell Anton on this. Like, no, nigga. And shout out to the D, shout out to Motown, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the 313. You know what I'm saying? 313 Dash, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. But we come from the gutter. Like, you have the slum. You look like we like Corey come from the fucking slum. I come from the fucking slums. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this ain't no like no gimmick with us niggas. Like niggas done seen some shit around this place, homie. And we don't want to glorify this shit. We don't want to talk about this shit, but yeah. I know where Corey come from. I walked around the motherfucker, scared for my damn life. So I'm just gonna throw out a thing. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, even though Corey is the big homie, like literally, like I know Corey, like, you know, from many moons ago. He literally the big homie, but yeah. I ain't just trying to be like on some like you just saying that because y'all from Chicago, you were like, no. I'm speaking factual. This nigga though, man. What's your thoughts? Keep 100. I know that Morpheus come across your eyes right now.
Man, like I said, man, he's gonna act super tough behind this, but I mean, you know, he should have hooked off on him. Should have hooked off on him. That's number one. Right, especially when he was sitting across from him and he invited him to come outside. You want to hook him right there. You know, I think if Corey speaks on this, he's gonna be in a feedback loop saying all the shit that he was saying on the show. And he's gonna give Anton nothing but room to roast him. He's definitely out of his mojo right now, and he just needs to let that shit go. Do another stream, they ain't got shit to do with this, and y'all had that conversation because this should be dead. It should be.
I hate to say it, but you gotta look at the all right. So all right, look how Corey does his setup. Corey goes live only once a week, and that's on a Tuesday. With a situation like this is like Jay-Z going against Nas. I hate to say this, either Corey gonna have to do a live stream probably tomorrow or Friday, as quick as the better, or the nigga gonna have to go on the road and do a stand up and roast this nigga. I'm sorry, that's the only outlets I can see this nigga redeeming himself now. Keep 100.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I don't know what to say about it. Check it out. There's jump into okay. This is the clip where he's speaking on it. Let that roll for a second.
Dress more hood because of the shit that they do on stage. What make a nigga real?
Fair use.
What makes somebody real? Because they say that they real, because they say they from somewhere, or did they stay down in the city that they was allegedly born from and hold it down and continue to add value to it? I'm still in my same city that I was born and raised in. I can move anywhere I want to move in the world. Still in the city, still in the streets, still touchable, still kick it with the people, still walk around very, very comfortable with no security in my own city. All that, I'm from the streets, I represent it. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro. Like, I don't have the same respect for these niggas. Listen. Y'all look at them because y'all seen they specials. Y'all look at them because y'all see them on the internet. I'm not impressed with them because I've seen behind the curtain. I've seen behind the curtain. All of these people are not what y'all think that they are. And so when they finally interacting with somebody and you the same way online as you are in person, it bothers them. It's almost like spiritual. In the blackest city in the United States of America, I can move anywhere I want to go. I choose to stay in the core of my city, and I choose to participate in my neighborhood. I choose to tithe to the streets. I choose to put kids through college. I choose to interact and truly use my tax dollars and whatever it is and give jobs. I employ over 50 people. Facts. Nigga, I'm an economy. I put my money in my community with my people. see, listen. They don't want to hear that shit.
You see, hold on.
Now it flies in the face of
that nigga was clapping like,
yeah, good for you, nigga. Good for you, nigga. Look, man, that sounds great, but again, he's giving Anton a platform to self-aggrandize himself. Listen, if he do all that shit, more power to him. You know, whatever, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's just you giving them a platform to, to humble brag. You know what I mean? Yeah, Corey, man, Corey don't know what he's doing to us, man. We gotta deal with this nigga. This is what YouTube is gonna be for the next at least a week.
Oh yeah.
Or whenever Anton feels like bringing this shit up, man. But what he's saying ain't wrong though, in terms of what make a nigga real, or all this street shit or whatever. My thing is, look, Corey just, I don't know. If it did go left, I wonder what kind of conversation we'd be having if it did go left, if he did hook off on him or whatever the case may be, man. But it's just a bad look for Corey, man. It's just super bad look, man. I hate it for him, but he gonna have to live with this one. He gonna have to live this one down. You know, you want to say, you know, he's just a comedian. You know how some of these guys, man, they be like, listen, man, I ain't from the street or nothing like that. Da, 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 da. In this particular instance, what he was doing was pushing that forward in the conversation. Yo, I'm from here, this and this and this, or my code is this and yada 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 yada. But yeah, this is it's just a terrible motherfucking look for Corey, man.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's not, because think about it. Would you like to be a guest on Corey's show after he had probably knocked Anton ass out? I mean, he probably think of more long term. I mean, yeah, he could have been the man and knocked out Anton, or he could have been a bigger man, see what would happen to the brand if he did knock Anton out.
I mean, I don't know if he's gonna knock him out. I think it would have been an interesting fight. In my opinion, I don't see Corey knocking him out.
Okay.
I see them fighting, wrestling and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? These two dudes are about the same size and weight, right? Unless I'm tripping, right? They look about the same size and weight. They look like it'll be a good matchup, man. I actually don't know.
I think Anton about 5'9", and Corey at least 6'2". Yeah, me and him around the same. I think Corey probably just a little inch taller than me. Yeah, and Corey's hoop. So I don't know, bro. Maybe Corey's trying to hold himself. Like, optics is a motherfucker. I mean, you'll think they're the same size. You'll think they're in the same weight class, but I don't know, bro.
Okay, I got you. But it would have been interesting to see, man. But like I said, man, he done pockified this nigga, man. And now we gotta live with this nigga after the fact, man. We gotta live with this nigga with his I'm tough shit. I mean, look, he gave the impression that he wasn't backing down. And the reason I say it like that is because he wasn't alone. It's like, okay, we saw the Styles P video where he was by himself going back and forth with the radio niggas.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different kind of video, But Corey made sure to let nigga know, yo, this nigga ain't come through dolo. He came with some tough guys. And that shit would have been super crazy. You know what I mean? If it did go left, them niggas ain't just standing by. And what's his name knows that. You know what I'm saying? Anton knows that. Anton knows that his guys ain't gonna stand by and watch him lose a fight. There ain't gonna be no fair ones shot. No. Like, he ain't about to shoot the fair one, but
But even then, how many so-called people is behind Anton versus like yeah, you might be hold your own and all that good stuff, even if your bodyguards do jump in and all that good stuff. And let's say y'all whoop the whole studio. Y'all still in LA.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, man. Like I said, Anton does a good job of making shit look a certain way.
Yeah. I mean, what he was before his he was doing what, skits or what? I mean, so I mean, he could be a good actor. I mean, other than that, man, yeah, I be thinking all this shit sometimes staged. Maybe even this shit was staged. I ain't gonna lie to you. Keep it 100. Some of this shit be just looking like too like when I'm really looking at this shit now, I be like, you know what? This is just right. This is too much like right. Like this whole thing was just a setup from the get-go.
I don't think it's staged. I think this is real. Corey doesn't come across to me as somebody that would fake some shit. Anton, I wouldn't put it past him, but Corey, nah. I just think that I think that Anton knew what he was doing when Corey got in his face. Like what he wouldn't do, he invited Corey out, but what he wouldn't do was say that comment again. I think that let's say we lived in a world where that nigga Anton said to Corey face while they sitting face to face, nigga, you a dick sucker, nigga. I think he would have hooked off on him.
Yeah.
I think that would have did it. But while we talk about what Corey didn't do, let's also take the time to remember that he invited him to repeat himself and he didn't, right? So then there's that, right? Now, do I think that Anton did enough for the fade? Absolutely. But for Corey, it was that line in particular. That line was the trigger. He could have said anything else. That was the line. That was the trigger for Corey. Now, everybody else in the world is saying, but he invited him outside. I think for Corey, it was like getting invited outside probably wasn't the trigger. The trigger was dick sucking.
Yep.
Right. So while everybody else is like, yo, he should have went outside when he invited him outside. That might be true. But I don't think in Corey's mind, that's as bad as what he said. Right. And a man is entitled to have his own perspective on what's violation and what ain't. Even while we're here saying how he should have acted with certain things being said. It's our opinion. Again, me personally, yeah, I probably would have reacted to that. But again, for him, it may not have been as bad as him saying the other thing. And he's entitled to, to that. Like, he's entitled to it. You know what I'm saying? So, he's like, no, say that shit again. Fuck everything else you saying. Say that shit again. So
I double dog day. Hey, I thought about that scene in Men's Society when Sam Jackson was asking his homeboy where was his money at, and homeboy said, "Man, I ain't got it, man. You better suck my." You see what happened after he told Samuel Jackson. Yeah, I thought Corey's gonna hook off him right then and there, but yeah.
Now 313 says, "Don't Tariq and FBA." Been calling out Anton for a minute. Now let me ask you: do you see Anton jumping at Tariq like this?
Both of them some fuck niggas to a degree. I mean,
no, but that's not the question. I'm saying on the physical, invite a nigga outside shit. Do you see Anton doing that same shit with Tariq?
Oh, well, you'll probably ask Tariq to step outside, but Tariq ain't gonna step outside.
You don't think he about it?
See, Tariq want to be a player. He want to keep it player. He want to keep it pro black and black and keep it player. You can't keep it pro black and black and player about putting your hands and feet on a nigga that think he's all about the so-called people. He just want to go ahead and rub your nose and shame on you. You know what I'm saying? See, Tariq, motherfuckers like Tariq because he'll go be like, yeah, it's okay for y'all to turn up. This is part of your culture. This nigga Anton, he'll be like, man, no, you know what I'm saying? We can't eat fried chicken at the cookout no more. It ain't healthy for us no more. We got to start eating baked chicken. He want them motherfuckers.
That's
You
crazy.
gotta do what the white people do too. We can't even add that much season, and that's how we're gonna live longer. So we go and get them reparations. See, Anton won't go he won't go down the nerd route.
Yeah, man.
He will overbook it and study a test to the revolution.
I don't know what to say about this. There'd be more to go into, man, but I'm gonna jump in a second, man, because what time is it? It's about 11:30 over here. I know it's dumb late. You on East Coast time, right?
No, I'm on Central. I'm at 128 over here.
Yo, we definitely gonna continue this, man. I don't think they're done with this. I think Corey responds to this. I think this will be a back and forth, but it's kind of already too late to talk shit when you had the opportunity and the space. You know what I'm saying? Like he's going to get look, Anton, as much as I hate how this went, bro. Yo, Anton has the trump card on this, bro. Hey, bro, I feel how you feel. Anton has a trump card on this, bro. Corey needs to want this to die. He needs to want this to die. He doesn't want to drag this out. It's not a good look. No matter what he says about what Anton says, Anton can always carry, look, bro. I said, let's get it on. You ain't want to do it. And I think that Anton kept asking, yo, let's take it outside, because the first time he said it, Corey didn't move. They both called bluffs, and one came out on top and the other didn't, right? Stood up, took his shit off, whatever. Yo, we could take it outside. Corey didn't move. Corey didn't want to go anywhere, right? For whatever reason. I don't think it's about fear. I don't think Corey's scared of Anton. I really don't. Right?
Of course.
For whatever reason, he didn't go outside. They view it this way, right? So, there's no coming back from it with words when it went that far. And ain't no amount of comedy gonna make it look a different way, right? But again, Anton is going to milk it, even if there's no way in hell that he's gonna beat Corey Holcomb.
So you
all we have, right?
So you just saying Corey should just gave his ass a left hook straight across special, huh?
Pretty much, man. Pretty much, man. Or you want to go outside? Let's go outside. Nobody jump in. But I don't see it going down that way. I don't see high paid security who's there for that, right? They're there for that. They're there to prevent that. So I think while Anton played this perfectly, I think that his invite outside is fraudulent. I think is as fake as a $3 bill. Yo, let's take it outside. Yeah, let's take it outside. Your bodyguards is gonna stand by and let me whoop your ass. No.
And his wife was out there in the audience. Let's not forget. So you got
that wasn't his wife. There was some chick that he had with him. Corey was like, "Oh, some chick that's not your wife." I mean, I don't know that Corey's met Anton's wife, but I don't understand why he gives a fuck. Right? That was a little sanctimonious, like, oh, she ain't your wife. I don't give a fuck who the bitch is that you with. Like, she's trying to be on this and this. And, Corey didn't, he all that was kind of extra. But
So, yeah, he was trying to dry snitch on him, and damn.
Yeah, so
damn, he tried to dry snitch on him, and Ed, I don't know, man. Damn, Corey, damn, this make it even look even more messy. Fuck.
313, because say ain't good for Corey's brand. Look, this ain't good for Corey's brand. It's not. It's not. It's not good to play street and then take the high road. Either you got to be on there like, yo, I'm just an entertainer, comedian, yada yada, but you can't say, yo, in the street it's like this, and then when a nigga push the issue, you don't respond in street fashion. Okay, because then you look like what he looks like now. I really in my heart of hearts don't believe Corey is scared of Anton or that he thought he'd get his ass beat, and he probably made a wise decision. But at the end of the day, you pushed it to the point, and when I say you, I mean Corey. Corey pushed it to the point where it would be unanimously agreed that it should have been blows thrown and then choked. And neither one is good for the brand. Neither one of those is good for the brand. You know? If he hook off on Anton, I think that there's a certain part of the audience that says, yeah, knock that motherfucker out, right?
Of course. They're gonna be his haters. There's gonna be the motherfuckers that call him a coon. Whole bunch of content creators that's gonna love making money off of that for the next couple of months.
Now, I'm gonna say these things, right? Kind of like some closing statements. I will say this. Anton is definitely a better debater than Corey Holcomb, right?
I give him that.
Let's put that out there. And when I say better debater, it doesn't mean he's right. He's just better at doing the back and forth. I mean, he effectively deflected, dodged, and fallacied his way through the discussion.
He said,
right, right, and yo, bro, that's a good debater. When you ain't got the facts on your side, this is the game you got to play. And again, I ain't getting into all that when asked about the white man's role in the shit, because you don't hesitate to give us the black man role in the shit. So you shouldn't hesitate to just call everything out if you're fair and balanced, but he doesn't even pretend to be. And if he's pretending to be, he's doing a bad job of it, right? But he's definitely more skilled at that thing than Corey is, because Corey is speaking from a place of emotion, passion, you know what I'm saying, conviction, and he's speaking from that black cultural perspective. And
yeah. He coming like the just a little bit like the Keisha, just a little bit. He coming like the pro-blacketed blacks, you know what I'm saying? And you already know how I feel. To be black, you gotta be either a felon. I mean, he kind of felonish, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he got felony, but he kind of felonish. Women
nigga.
Yeah,
good
so
nigga.
Yep. That's if he want to be black. See, I'm a man. See, I put manhood before blackness. You know what I'm saying? Like Dirty Folk, shout out to him. Manhood before so-called blackness. I will always remember that.
Right. So at the end of the day, you purported yourself as something in the moment. Not to say that you rant and rave about being a hardcore street nigga, but in the moment you purported yourself to be a thing, and then you didn't behave like the thing that you purported yourself to be. And that's a bad look. If the part of the brand of Corey Holcomb is I'm a street nigga, I'm from Chi-Town, right?
Yep. The project, Robert Taylor, 5150.
Name of the show. You name your show after the P's. Man, you supposed to represent that. If that's the brand. You didn't call your shit, the science and thinking man's hour. Like, nah, you didn't do that. You named it after the project you're from. That's the brand. If that's the brand, then you got to knock a nigga the fuck out. Like Corey ripped that 5150. And again, there's a portion of the audience, trust me, that wants to see Anton with a black eye. I know I'm part of that audience, right? I'm part of that. But I think we would have loved to see Anton take an L. Go ahead.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just a part of me. Like now, if Corey is about 10 years younger, probably 10, 15 years younger, he'll probably just knock his ass clean out. But I mean, some niggas once they get to a certain age, they really think about like, do I really want to fuck this nigga up and fuck myself up on? You know what I'm saying? I mean. A lot of niggas don't take good. I mean, there was some big niggas up there on that damn stage. I mean, and not in a good way. You know what I'm saying?
What does Corey really lose? Again, he ain't got brand. He ain't brand endorsing. He ain't doing none of this. I mean, niggas were calling him Hollywood. Corey is the opposite of Hollywood, bro. Like, what does he stand to lose? He knocked the nigga out. Or they fight or whatever, right? After an invitation to fight, you invite a nigga to fight.
Yeah, good point. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
What does he really have to lose? What, they gonna pull him off? What, Revolt, the morning show? Like, what does he lose after that? He got somebody about to, is he about to get picked up by a major network or some shit? Like, we don't know what's behind the scenes that he ain't telling us. So, but the thing about Corey is no filter. And that's what I was telling Hood and them. I say, Corey will call names of powerful people in his commentary. And that's not good for the upward mobility. The thing about Anton is somebody that plays a game. Anton's a Machiavellian.
Oh yeah.
He's a Machiavellian all day.
He won't be a fake dark triad nigga, but yeah, he's definitely Machiavellian.
Well, he got at least 2 of the dark triad traits. You know what I'm saying? He's in there. He got at least 2. You know what I'm saying? But that motherfucker is about getting that paper. I think that is his goal. He don't care how he looks. He don't care about people's opinions on that journey. You know what I'm saying? He's like a Hove. You know what I mean? Like I think that's where he stays with it. Like, he doesn't have any allegiance to the thing that Corey is talking about. Corey is principled. Anton is not principled.
Oh no.
Yeah, man.
When it comes to that almighty dollar, ain't nobody gonna try to be principled. Everybody's in it for the green.
Yeah, man. Hey, bro, I'm gonna jump out of here, man. Let's try to do this again, and let's try to, if we can jump on a little earlier, I'm with it. But yeah, man, I'll be up the whole damn day. Like, I'll be getting up early in the morning before the sun come up. So, yeah, man, we're gonna see what else develops with this. I don't think this is over, but it's just gonna look crazier. You know what I mean? Everybody in the chat, man, we're gonna do this again, man. Make sure y'all pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Hit that bell. So, we plan to do this again, man. I'm gonna definitely come back through here and we're gonna continue on this topic, man. It's just crazy because Anton is such a fucking cornball, man. He just made this nigga look great. I'm mad with Corey, man. You just made this nigga right here, man.
Yeah, 2026.
Outstanding. Yeah.
Man, he just kicked the whole entire year off. We're gonna be talking about this probably all the way to December, man. I hate, man, this shit right here, bro. This nigga Anton, fuck, man. But I keep it 100. I ain't got no closing statements. I'm about to go ahead and just shut this shit down. I'm about to go ahead and give me some rest. Y'all people in the chat, appreciate y'all stopping through. Make sure y'all share, like the stream, everybody on the playback, you know what I'm saying? Do what y'all do in the comment section. Yeah, we about to get up out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to lay it down. Peace.
Yeah.